Altcoin bag holders, my name is Rafael Yeager. I am addressing my fellow altcoin bag holders directly using the powers of the founding altcoin, Litecoin itself. All the fraud imposed upon us by maxis are crumbling to the ground, and our legion of altcoins have begun their march. My only goal is to destroy the indoctrination of Bitcoin maximalism once and for all. Right now, dogmatic maximalists are united in their desire to annihilate all our alts, reduce our network to dust. They won't stop when we're broke. They won't be satisfied until every coin besides Bitcoin is seen as worthless forever. I reject that wish. Each one of you will become a titan in joining me as we make every single Bitcoin delusion they've imposed disappear without a trace, and the Bitcoin dominance reduced till it becomes single digits.
Nobody stops the altcoins in tour. This is my third attempt at trying to set up this stream. And the first multiple attempts, actually not just two, have been crashing. But you know what? I'm going to keep going. I'm never going to stop. And this is the resilience that characterizes what Litecoin is about, the Litecoin spirit. The ability to keep fighting through everything. Nothing stops us. Litecoin, Dogecoin, nothing stops us. So welcome to the Altcoin Season Tour. I am your host, Rafael. I'm the host of the Altcoin Season Tour. This is a show that we host every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, where we explore some of the largest cryptocurrencies in the space, especially in the top 200 as listed on CoinMarketCap. We try to connect with their communities and we try to learn about them in a way that is both educative and entertaining. Yeah, we're trying to balance the both. Because like most of the time when you're trying to learn about crypto, it's just boomer stuff that's going on, okay? And we don't want the boomer stuff. So we're going to do it the Gen Z style, the style we know, okay? So y'all are going to come and follow me on this journey, right? Because there's 84 episodes of this Altcoin Season Tour. And you're going to follow me through the journey. And we're going to have fun. And we're going to learn a lot of things, okay? And that's the spirit. So today's topic is Litecoin, Dogecoin. They can't stop us, right? The perfect marriage, Litecoin, Dogecoin. And in case you don't know what that's about, Litecoin and Dogecoin actually have a very symbiotic relationship. Because Litecoin and Dogecoin, believe it or not, are mined together. And that allows for miners to be able to secure both networks without spending any extra on electricity, right? Without incurring any extra electricity cost. And this is something that's not really being talked about, right? But we're going to explore that. We're going to explore the history of Dogecoin. What is Dogecoin about? And of course, we're going to hit the elephant in the room, right? Why are there no more memes in Dogecoin? Because I remember back in, we're gonna Druce King Official, which has got a comment from Druce King Official. Yes, we're gonna talk about Monero. We are definitely gonna dive into Monero. Monero is gonna have its standalone episode, right? We're gonna talk about privacy. Don't worry. Every single thing that actually has a big community in the top 200 as listed in CoinMarketCap will get an episode. We're going to talk about everything. And I have a bias towards proof of work coin. So we're definitely going to be talking about proof of work coins like Dash. Of course, we're going to be talking about Zcash, and a lot of these other coins. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing Monero. So yeah, we're going to be talking about Dogecoin today. Like I was saying before, where did the memes go? Because before in 2019, when I was just joining this space and, when Dogecoin was just first popping off, there's a lot of memes, right? In 2019, 2020, 2021, there's a lot of memes going on. Welcome back. Thanks, MK. Thanks, MK. Welcome to the show. Yeah, so as I was saying, there's a lot of memes going on Dogecoin, but where did all that memes go? There's no memes anymore, right? Everyone's just talking about price target. Dogecoin is starting to shift from, how beautiful it used to be to now a very boring old coin. And I don't know why that is, right? But so we're going to be exploring that. We're going to be wondering where the memes go. And we're going to be connecting with is it through? I don't even know. We're going to be connecting with or to the Dogecoin culture, the original Dogecoin culture. So, yep. Before I go into that, I'm just going to show you guys my page, the Flipping Finance page on X, in case you want to know where to keep up with the altcoin season tour, or you just want to follow a page where you can actually learn about cryptocurrencies and Web3, in a way that's very fun and entertaining, of course that place is Flipping Finance page on X, and that's the X page. You can go follow us. Of course, I'm a Litecoin supporter, a huge proponent of Litecoin, a huge promoter of Litecoin. I believe in the principles that actually guide Litecoin and Bitcoin. And of course, Litecoin being the more sustainable Bitcoin that is actually growing without hype. Of course, I do have a preference towards that. So of course, there's a lot of Litecoin stuff going on here. So of course, if you want to get updated about what's going on, in the Litecoin ecosystem, you have to follow me. And you see this merch, right? You see this merch I'm putting on. Yeah, this merch says it says Doge LTC BTC. So this is the Nakamoto standard, right? There's a Nakamoto standard, and this Doge LTC BTC merch. If you want to get it, I'm going to show you where you're going to get that from. Okay, you're going to go to your X. You're gonna search 84 million. You see how I'm doing it, yeah? You're gonna go search 84 million. You're going to go to 84million.com. Look at 84 million. They're a podcast, a very wonderful Litecoin-based podcast. They interview some of the most important people in the Litecoin space. You go there, you go to the website, and they have a store there where you can buy wonderful, cool Litecoin merch, like the one I'm wearing, the one I'm putting on, right? There's one underneath this, but of course, they have a lot more on the website. I'm just going to wait for that to load up a little bit. So if you want to get some Litecoin merch for yourself, if you want to look cool, if you like Litecoin, or if you don't like Litecoin, but you want to wear something that is, for the fun of Litecoin, I don't know, you can go get some, at the 84 million store. And I'm just trying to load that. I don't know why it's not loading up. It's this is a little strange why it's not loading up. But I don't think I can spend so much time here. Whatever it is, if you want to get the Litecoin merch, you know where to go find it. You go to 84 million on X. I call it Twitter though. And then you check 84million.com and you go to the shop section and you get yourself a wonderful Litecoin merch. So today we're going to go into item number 1, right? Because today, like I said, I'm going to stick to a format. Yeah, we might be a bit late to the stream, but it doesn't mean that we're gonna ignore the format. We're still gonna follow the format, and you can see there is an order of events here. And the first thing we're gonna be doing today is summoning the altcoin season. Yes, we will be summoning the altcoin season, because when I first started calling for the altcoin season, yeah, I did not have any facial hair. And right now, look at me. I'm looking like Methuselah. I look so freaking old, right? I've grown all of this facial hair, screaming, where's the altcoin season? But the altcoin season refused to answer. So we're going to summon the altcoin season today. Because on my last stream, while I was having a debate, the markets decided to tank, okay? So we're going to try to do some voodoo magic and try to get the market up. Because I don't know why we fell down, okay? Altcoin season. Please, okay? Don't wait till I have white bears before you come, okay? And so the second thing we're going to be exploring is the Dogecoin legend. We're going to be talking about what Dogecoin is, who created Dogecoin, the history of Dogecoin, how long it's been running for, some of the problems it's faced. All of this other cool stuff about Dogecoin is what we're going to be exploring in the Dogecoin legend section. Then we're going to be exploring the wonderful symbiotic relationship between Litecoin and Dogecoin. And then we're going to be talking about the sustainability of the S-script mining algorithm, which is something that not a lot of people know. And the last thing that we're going to be talking about before we end the stream is Doge, where the memes go. So first of all, we're going to summon the altcoin season. Drus King official, welcome here. MK says 84 million. If you're listening, we need some polyester shirts for running. Yes, we do. Yeah, actually 84 million. Kyle, if you're watching the stream right now, we need some shirts that we can actually use when we go to the gym. Or in case of me, I need something I can wear for a soccer match, right? Because I play soccer a lot. And I'm gonna love the concept of being able to play soccer with some Litecoin tee, okay? So Kyle, pay attention to that. We need some Litecoin polyester shirts, right, for running and athletic activities. So yeah. We're gonna try to summon the altcoin season right now because I don't know what's happening. Oh my god, the charts are absolutely destroying us, right? In case you don't know what the altcoin season is, you're a noob in the space. This is your first few years in the space. This is what altcoin season is in the most brain dead way possible, right? The easiest way I can explain it. Yeah, when crypto bull market start, Bitcoin go up first. Okay. Understood? Good. After Bitcoin go up first, you know what happened? Big altcoins, they follow. Yeah? Are you tracking? And after big altcoins follow, you know what follows next? Small altcoins. But this crypto bull market, Bitcoin go up, altcoin will follow. Why? Bitcoin go up since last year, altcoin will follow even throughout this year. No facial hair, bro. When I started calling for the altcoin season, no facial hair. Look at everything. Look, I'm going old calling for the altcoin season. I'm going old, bro. I'm going old. So you can pretty much see maybe this altcoin season tour is my desperate attempt to try to force the altcoin season. Yeah, because I'm tired of waiting. If we're not gonna be able to get to the mountain, we're definitely have to bring the mountain. We're definitely gonna have to bring the mountain here, and that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. And look at what I'm talking about when I say we've not seen the altcoin season. For those of you that are new, I'm just going to show you, two different charts, right? I'm going to show you the Bitcoin USD, which is pretty much the Bitcoin USD, the pairing of Bitcoin and US dollars. By the way, this is not technical analysis. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a certified market technician. Okay, I'm just a dude. I'm a live streamer, I'm a podcaster. I'm as clueless as you about these markets, and I'm just trying to learn. Okay, so please don't take anything I'm saying in this video, as financial advice. Yeah. So I'm just gonna compare Bitcoin and Ethereum because there are two major coins in the space, and those two major coins are usually Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I'm just going to show you, and these are the coins that mostly indicate what it means when we're in alt season or in Bitcoin season. Yeah, so you can see what's going on. I'm going to show you what's happened in previous cycles, right? Because the market moves in cycles. So far, every 4 years, some point in every 4 years, Bitcoin starts going up, the altcoins they follow, and look at what happened before. Okay, if you're new in this space, this is what happened. You could see that January 2015 to 2017 December, you can see Bitcoin went on a rally, and you could see what altcoin Ethereum did at that time, right? So Bitcoin went on this rally from October 2015, 1st of October 2015. And it peaked around 1st of December 2017. And you could see that Ethereum, 1st of October 2015, it was low, and then it went on its own run. That peaked January 1st, 2018. Yeah, so if you're new, you're following, right? And you could see the same thing happen, right? From February 2019 all the way to somewhere around May 2021, or some people just use October 2021. Bitcoin also went another rally. You can see that run up here with Bitcoin, and you can see what Ethereum did at that time. It also did its own rally. You can see all the way up here now, and it's like this segment is like is to see if I'm reporting the bull market to you newbies. But yes, I am reporting the bull market because what's happening here? Okay, since 2022. You see, this was the previous high the Bitcoin had before. I'm just going to have to use some of this astrology tools here. I think what I need here is a support, an horizontal line to show how Bitcoin has actually experienced some, how, tops. And you can see last cycle when Bitcoin went from, its low to its high, from the previous cycle, bear market low to its high. You can see in this cycle, Bitcoin has extended beyond that. So, right, Bitcoin has actually moved, it's broken its high. It's gone from a low of around 15,000 here. I think it's about 15,000. Yeah, 16,000. All the way to, actually hit a peak of about 120 something thousand. Yeah. But look at what Ethereum's doing. See, we've not gone anywhere. So this is what the altcoin season tour is about, and that's what this segment is about. We're gonna try to do some voodoo magic to bring this up, okay? Because we need Ethereum, yeah, to do what Bitcoin did. Did you get it? Okay. And it's the same thing for with my favorite coin as well. My favorite coin, if you don't know, is Litecoin. Litecoin, if you don't know Litecoin is the longest running cryptocurrency blockchain without any downtime. It's been going up 14 years, no downtime, no breaks, no hiccups. And it's one of the longest running charts in the space, right? It actually has a much longer history than Ethereum that a lot of people know. And I'm just gonna show it here. I like this trading view chart because like this trading view Litecoin chart, it actually goes, much longer. It has a much longer history of Litecoin. Yeah, so you newbies, this is Litecoin, it's my favorite coin. Ignore these lines that you see here. It's just some astrology, it's just some voodoo thing. I am not a certified market technician. I'm just a dude who's streaming, okay? So ignore all that. So you can see that Ethereum, this is Ethereum. Ethereum actually goes there, all the way back to something, 2015 or something since it's been trading. And you see Litecoin has actually been going much longer, right? Since 2013, you can actually see that it's been trading much longer. And it's the same thing, yeah? Unlike Ethereum, yeah, Litecoin did not break its previous high, because like Ethereum broke its high last time. Litecoin did not. Okay, so we are all expecting, all of us that we're Litecoiners, we're expecting that since Bitcoin has broken its own high, I mean, come on, bro. Ethereum should do the same. Litecoin should do the same. And we were close, right? Not very long ago, Litecoin, we're getting close to this. This thing is called the support line. Yeah, is this the support line? And we sort of rejected that, and now I don't know what's going on, everybody. Yeah. So not just the newbies. If you're not also a newbie here, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Litecoin's all-time high. Litecoin's that's from Patrick Backdord. Yeah, Patrick Backdord. Litecoin's all-time high is currently around 400 and something. It briefly touched all-time highs last cycle. That's I'm just gonna show that on my screen here. It briefly touched all-time highs in 2021. You can see that is June. Okay, that's May 2021, and the high was 413. You can just see, you could just pay attention to this marker here, and you can see that's 413 plus 6.5, and that was where Litecoin actually hit its all-time high. And you can see that since then, we've actually been, Litecoin's it's actually been holding up. It's not been, collapsing too much. It's actually been going even higher and higher. Yeah, we're consolidating. Yeah, no alt season yet, right? So what I'm expecting from this alt season is that Litecoin just breaks through this, because like this channel, it's been going in this channel for the longest time, and I'm just hoping we break through this. We'll probably get somewhere between, a few thousands, probably like 4,000 or 5,000. So when we're coming back, of course, because the market's always boom and bust, we're at least going to be above this channel, right? We would have left this channel behind. That's what I'm hoping for. And that's what the whole voodoo that we're about to do is to summon the altcoin season. So Patrick Backdord, what altcoin do you support? I want to know what altcoin you support as we progress with this show. What altcoin do you support? What altcoin are you hoping breaks all-time high this cycle? This cycle is very frustrating, man. I really had my hopes high that we were definitely, especially with Litecoin, yeah. And I really did have my hopes very high, just a few days ago, as we were apparently testing this resistance, and you can see that there's some sort of resistance here. Yeah, a much smaller resistance on the long time frame. So I'm just going to use a smaller line to like highlight that. You can see we've been battling the same resistance for a very long time. Yeah, and we were there, and we just sort of like had this very weird drop. But generally, Litecoin still looks good. Yeah, Litecoin still looks good, but we still look good on the we still look very good on the monthly. But oh my god, this is actually very frustrating. But anyways, yeah, we'll be starting the main topic very soon. And repost the stream if you can. Repost the stream everywhere. I wanna we need as many people watching this, because we're gonna be exploring a topic that not a lot of people know about. Yeah, a very important topic. We're gonna be talking about Dogecoin's relationship with Litecoin, and that's the main thing that we're gonna be talking about today. And that's it. That's the order. So I'm gonna go ahead in very shortly. I'm gonna explain the Dogecoin legend. So what is Dogecoin, guys? What is Dogecoin? Patrick Bagdard, Patrick. I don't know how do I spell your name, bro? I don't wanna be butchering your name. What's the correct spelling? Yeah. Yeah, Dogecoin and Chainlink. Patrick Bagdard, you say you support Doge and Chainlink. Let's just look at Link a little bit, I guess, because Link is also still part of what we're trying to call for with this all-time high. One thing is that I don't really understand Link very much. I don't understand why the centralized Oracle should have a native token. But again, that's just my opinion. Yeah, maybe it's just my personal incredulity, but I know it's been performing good. Yeah, and it's one of those coins that actually has very strong market resilience. Link, man, if we see an altcoin season, of course everything goes up. I mean, there's no reason for Link not to go up. So of course I do think Link is definitely going to go up at some point. So yeah, we're just gonna, I don't know why it was taking a little too long for Link to open up. I'm just gonna try to open up Link for you, Mr. Baghdad. Link, bro. No, Link USD. I'm gonna see if I can draw a pattern on this, right? I'm gonna see if I can do some astrology. From what I'm seeing here, yeah. Where I need the free drawing tool, yeah, so I could express my creativity and I could predict where Link is going. I believe this has to be, yeah, this is the brush. So if you can see this, this is a spring that pushed the price up. This is another spring that will push the price up. Boom. Link is going to $220. That's it. There you go, boys. That's the technical analysis for Link. Yeah, Link is bullish. You see that? That's it. Mr. Patrick Bagdard, I just answered you. Link is bullish. It's going up. I just did incredibly professional TA right there. MK. Past year has been tough, but I still managed to triple my position since December 2020. Yeah, MK, that's legit analysis. Who's to say that's not legit analysis? Let's look at it, right? This is the most TA. I'm supposed to stop drawing these things, okay? I have to turn off my brush. This is better TA than how do I turn off my brush? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. What is this? What is going on here? I need to turn off my brush. I don't know how to turn off my, imagine. I'm supposed to click on this. Oh my god. I don't know how to use straight in view on computer. Imagine how that is. I'm not supposed to move this. Look at that. Look at that spring. Yeah. That beautiful spring. It pushed the price up. Another spring will push the price up as well. It's legit TA. There's nothing you want to tell me. There's nothing you want to tell me. Yeah, that's legit TA right there. So yeah. MK, man. you've been loading up. I know MK is a Litecoin supporter. Yeah, you've been loading up since 2024. Hey man, that's it. That's the spirit. That's the spirit of resilience. Yeah, that's what makes Litecoin very special. You know, we know what it's about. We know what we represent, and that conviction continues to show with Litecoiners, and that's the beautiful thing. So just keep stacking, man. We have to move straight to the first segment of this show, which is what Dogecoin is. And so I'm going to try to simplify it, in using my brain. Yeah. So what is Dogecoin in the most simple way possible? Some dude that is definitely not, connected to the CIA created a coin called Bitcoin. Yeah. Fairly launched. Everyone started mining. It starts to go up in price, starts to go up in adoption. And then some other dude decides he's going to create another coin, Litecoin. Fairly created, fairly distributed. And these coins are actually going up. They're getting another adoption. And some dude comes into the picture and says, well, this whole space is a joke, right? And so he creates his own coin that's actually a joke, and that's what Dogecoin is. And the logo of the Dogecoin is that of a Shiba Inu dog, and I'm just gonna pull that up here. So just a quick intro of what Dogecoin is. So oh my god, I need to share my screen. I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to share my screen. So yeah, this I just have to just look it up. This Dogecoin. So yeah, this is the logo of Dogecoin. You can see it's the image of a Shiba Inu dog, and yeah, that's the idea. It was created as a joke, and that's the Shiba Inu dog. Yeah, and so the beautiful thing about Dogecoin is that unfortunately or fortunately, this joke, right, ended up becoming so successful that its market cap, it's one of the largest cryptocurrencies by market cap, which is interesting, right? Because this success that it got, that it became one of the largest coins, was actually as a result, oh my god, of the involvement of one of the most popular people on earth, Elon Musk. So Elon had his involvement with Doge, and was a huge fan of Doge, and that sort of like boosted Dogecoin's fanfare. And you can see it's number 8 when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Number 8, the 8th largest coin by market cap, was created as a joke. So in case you didn't know that before, that's what it is. $36 billion in market cap. So yeah, that's the legend of Doge. And that's the funny thing, is that Dogecoin was the first meme coin. Of course, we're just going to look at the intro a little bit. It was the first meme coin. There was no meme coins before Dogecoin. I mean, technically there was one before, which was Bell's coin, before he created Dogecoin. But I mean, that one didn't really take off. So officially what took off was Dogecoin. So yeah, we're just going to look at that a little bit. Oh my God. All of these things that I use with my phone, I just don't know how to use it when I'm looking at it on a computer. It's insane. Yeah, because the about section is just here. So yeah, you can see that. What is Dogecoin? Dogecoin is based on a popular Doge internet meme and features a Shiba Inu on its logo. And what I don't know, yeah, and this is just my personal incredulity. I don't know what came first, the Doge meme or the Dogecoin. Yeah, I don't know which came first. But yeah, it's an open source digital currency that was created by Billy Marcus from Portland, Oregon, and Jackson Palmer from Sydney, Australia. So two people that forked Litecoin, like I said before, in 2013. And, the whole point of it was just a fun, lighthearted cryptocurrencies, that could have a greater appeal beyond the core of Bitcoin's audience. And right now, that joke is worth $36 billion, which is incredible. So a lot of people know Dogecoin. Yeah, it's very popular. I don't feel like Dogecoin needs any introduction to, like, the main to most Gen Zs. Like, we know Dogecoin. But yeah, I mean, how many people know the founder is the Billy Marcus guy? Oh my God, it's Billy Marcus. Billy Marcus. And show that here. And this is the dude that created Dogecoin, and you can see is a software engineer. And so yeah, he's the one that created Dogecoin, and yeah, he also created another coin. I'm gonna get into that later. So yeah, that's the legend. That's pretty much how it all started. And this joke by this dude became 30 something billion dollars market cap. So it's incredible. So that's just a brief intro on what Dogecoin is, and we're gonna move to the next segment, which is the LTC Doge relationship. So now, what a lot of people don't know, and to illustrate what this thing I'm about to explain, I have to go show everybody the I have to go show everybody the hash power. I'm going to explain all of this terminology in a very, very simple way. Don't worry. So I'm just going to show the hash rate of both Dogecoin and Litecoin. So I can show, I could best illustrate my point. So what people don't know about Dogecoin is that it has a very special relationship with Litecoin, because both Litecoin and Dogecoin, in case you don't know what you're looking at here, this is what they call a hash rate graph, right? So this is the amount of electricity, amount of electrical power that's going into mining this coin. So in case you don't know, Dogecoin, Litecoin, these are proof of work coins that are generally created through a process called mining. And so, yeah, you can see that when we zoom it a little bit, you can see how extremely correlated their movement is. Yeah, Dogecoin is the one in blue, Litecoin is the one in red. And no matter how you look at it from a certain point, I'm going to explain why it's starting at a certain point. You can see that the hash rate sort of moves the same. So why is this? It's because when Dogecoin was launched, of course, as a fork of Litecoin. So the same hashing algorithm, right? The same mining algorithm that Litecoin used, and the mining algorithm is just the software, a bunch of software, basis that a coin uses for mining. Yeah. So the same one that Litecoin uses is what Dogecoin uses. So when these two coins were popping off somewhere in 2014, they were competing for attention. Yeah. So what happened is that miners that actually run this hashing algorithm, this S-crypt hashing algorithm, it's called the S-crypt hashing algorithm. They had to switch between Dogecoin and Litecoin, which one to mine. And that meant that whenever Dogecoin was more profitable to mine, a lot of them would shift to Dogecoin to go mine Dogecoin, which would leave the Litecoin network a little less secure. And whenever Litecoin was more profitable, they switch over to Litecoin to go mine Litecoin, which meant the Dogecoin network was a little unprofitable. Now, Litecoin actually grew much, much faster than Doge. And so because of this, you can see what happened here when Litecoin started to grow and outpace Dogecoin. The Dogecoin network started to become less and less secure. So the higher this graph goes, you can see that's the better the network security, right? The better the amount of energy that's going in to mine these coins. Yeah. So the creator of Litecoin, the founder of Litecoin, the inventor of Litecoin, depending on how you put it, Charlie Lee, decided, and I'm just going to show the creator of Litecoin here real quick. So the creator of Litecoin, Charlie Lee, this handsome dude here, who, by the way, is an American scientist. He's a graduate of MIT. Very intelligent guy. He decided to come up with a genius idea to solve this problem, right? Because you see here, Dogecoin is the one in blue, Litecoin is the one in red, and Dogecoin's network was suffering while Litecoin's network was actually growing. And the idea was simple, yeah? How about they create a way where both of them can be mined together without actually wasting more electricity, yeah? Because instead of switching from, because the only way they could mine both of them, right? If you had one mining software, you can't mine both of them. Before, you had to mine one or mine the other. So the only way that you could mine any of them is to pick. So if you wanted to mine both, you had to buy two mining hardwares. So the idea was, How about they come together and actually make these coins mineable together? And so they actually have to create a particular feature called the aux POW, and that sort of allowed for both of them to be able to merge mine. And the Dogecoin network accepted it, and you can see what happened here as of 10th of 9 is September, October, November. So 9 is October, September. I don't even know my dates. As of 10th of September, you can see Litecoin's hash power, right? Litecoin's network security was about 8 times. No, this is more than 8. I don't know mathematics. This is about more than 10 times. Yeah, about 15 times. No, it's not 15. 16. About 12 times more, secure than the Dogecoin network. And you can see when they both allowed merge mining, you can see what happened. The Dogecoin network caught up, because now Litecoin miners could now mine Dogecoin as well and earn both profits without actually wasting more electricity or having to buy extra, mining hardware. And you can see the magic of what happened after that. Boom. Now, I have to show this with a linear chart because the log chart is a little bit, but you can see, yeah, since then, they have been moving in sync. And, the log chart shows this better, but it has all these lines. I don't know how to get out, remove. And you could just see that, right? If we zoom in anywhere, any period, after then, you can see both of them just moving together in this beautiful, symphonic, synchronization. So when Litecoin was growing in adoption in 2017, 2018, it pretty much saved Dogecoin's network from extinction, right? Because rather than leave Dogecoin to be vulnerable to some sort of attack, the success that Litecoin's network was getting was actually helping secure Dogecoin's network. And so Litecoin pretty much saved and secured Dogecoin for all of these years, right? While it was continuing to, while Litecoin continued to become bigger and bigger and bigger. And guess what happened after? Now in 20, and I'm just gonna have to show. Oh, lead swap, great man, appreciate you, man. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everybody. MK said, he had a million Doge and sold it all at 0.0025. Honestly, yeah, that's the thing. Dogecoin was worth very little back then. It was worth so little, and very little people knew about Dogecoin, right? It's pretty much struggling in terms of everything. And Litecoin just came and just saved it, right? This merge mining pretty much saved Dogecoin from extinction. But not a lot of people know this, because both of them, they're married, pretty much. I don't know if that sounds a bit weird, but yeah, it's a sort of marriage. I'm just gonna put it like that. It's a marriage, right? And I'm gonna show you what happened, right? Lead swap, great stream. Thank you very much. In case you're just joining the stream, welcome to the Altcoin Season Tour episode 4. This is a stream we host every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'm your host, Raphael. And the point of this stream is we're going to explore some of the largest altcoins in the top 200 as listed on CoinMarketCap. We're going to try to connect with the communities, and we're going to try to learn about these great coins and great projects in a way that's entertaining and educative. Yeah. And in some episodes, we're going to host some debates that are interesting. Yeah. And some chaotic. And besides the debates, we're also going to be, doing some other fun stuff. Yeah, there's more fun stuff coming. So I just have to not get distracted. I have to get back to what I was trying to show y'all. And you can see, ignore my beautiful chin link TA here. And let's look at Litecoin Dogecoin. Yeah, we're gonna see Litecoin Dogecoin. So Litecoin USD. I'm just gonna put up the Litecoin USD chart. And I'm gonna show them side by side. I don't want to use the parent because the point of this show is to explain in a way that's extremely simple, just in case there are newbies that are watching, people that are even more newbie than I am, so they can understand. So y'all are gonna see just how important what happened with Litecoin adding merge mining for Dogecoin is, right? Because Dogecoin's price, a lot of people look at Dogecoin right now. Everybody knows what Dogecoin is, but this was not always the case. It was not always the case. And that's what I'm trying to show. I don't know why did this why did this window freeze? What's going on? I put Doge USD and it just stay USD. Why? Tell me why. Why are you staying? Show me Doge, bro. What the flip? Yo, chat, like this is, I'm just gonna close that window, bro. Man, live that. I don't want to see that. What's that? I'm like, show me Doge. And y'all, the screen is just frozen there. Y'all, apologies for that. Okay, I'm gonna have to report trading view to some voodoo priest, by the way. So maybe next time it's not gonna be like this. So I'm just gonna try to show you guys the Dogecoin chart. I'm gonna use the Dogecoin USD chart, the one. I have to search Dogecoin USD, not Dogecoin USDT. But I'm gonna have to drag this up a little bit. I need the search bar. Okay, let's see. Here you go. How didn't I see that? How didn't I see the search bar? Who could have seen this? Who could have seen the search bar? Okay, who could have seen that? So we're just gonna look at the Dogecoin USD, and you can see that sometime in between 2014 and 2016, you can sort of see that Dogecoin was worth about that's in case you're not seeing how many zeros that is, yeah. At this it was worth 0. That's double zeros before 1. That's what it peaked at, right? About oh my god, I have to look at that. Double zeros and 2. That's what it was worth, $0.002 for Dogecoin. That's its peak in 2014, and you're gonna see what Litecoin was actually worth at that time. So a Litecoin was worth at its peak about $65. And I'm just gonna denominate this Dogecoin chart in Litecoin so you can see what this actually means, yeah. And how Dogecoin was actually performing very terribly before it finally broke out, before it finally went parabolic. And you can see how terribly it was performing all through this period, right, where it was just swinging up and down while Litecoin was actually performing well. And you can see this doesn't go far back like I actually expected it to go, yeah. Because if it actually goes far back, you would have seen that it was even performing worse. But all through this time, the Litecoin network was supporting Dogecoin. And you can see that Dogecoin went very high, moved very fast against Litecoin. And we entered the Dogecoin era. And since the Dogecoin era, this symbiotic relationship between Litecoin and Dogecoin has now been helping Litecoin. So this is a partnership where whichever one grows, they both win. Whichever one grows, they both grow. So Litecoin saved Dogecoin all through 2014, 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and in 2021, since 2021, when Dogecoin has been going up and parabolic, Dogecoin has been in turn saving Litecoin. So this is a beautiful symbiotic relationship that these guys have, and not a lot of people talk about, yeah, because not a lot of people understand this relationship between Litecoin and Doge, and I don't see a lot of people emphasizing on it, because this actually ties into what makes Litecoin more secure than Bitcoin. So if you don't know, what secures a proof of work chain is when you have more miners participating. So the idea is that the miners that are bringing these coins into circulation, because there's no pre-sale, they were not sold to anybody, it's just miners bringing it into circulation. And these miners, the more of them join the network to get this Dogecoin into circulation, the more you actually have the network security continue to go up. And with Bitcoin, the price has to keep going up. The price has been going up, so of course we've been seeing this go up, but the supply every 4 years gets cut in half. And what happens when the supply gets cut in half? The only way that the miners that were mining before are going to be as profitable as they were before is if the price doubles. And it's the same with Litecoin, yeah, because if you're mining, when Bitcoin started mining, it was about 25 Bitcoins. I think it's either 50 or 25. I don't really remember, but I remember Litecoin is about 50 Litecoins you could mine at once, and 50 Litecoins after 4 years to get cut in half. So as a miner, the only way for you to remain profitable is if the price doubles, yeah. And if the price even doubles and double the number of miners have gone into the space, then it's even twice as hard. So the price has to just keep going up, yeah? Or else you're going to have miners drop off. And Bitcoin has just keep going up, continue to go up. So the network security has continued to go up. Now, there are other things to the network security. For example, hardwares, right? The mining machines continue to get better. So sometimes when the hash rate is going up, it's not necessarily that more miners are joining. The machines are getting better. They're getting more efficient and more energy is going to producing the stuff. So yeah, that's for that. But still, Bitcoin has this problem where the miners, the only thing they can earn at the same time, is Bitcoin. They can't mine Bitcoin and something else together. The same way you can mine Litecoin and Dogecoin together. And this allows Bitcoin to face this problem where miner incentives is dropping. And, what's the solution for that? Yeah, because it's going to get to a point where if the amount of Bitcoins, because the amount of Bitcoins being mined per block is going to continue to get halved, forever until the last Bitcoin is, issued. And you can imagine that, yeah, that's the supply continues to get halved. The only way to keep these miners, right? Imagine the miners don't go up, is to continue to double the price of Bitcoin every single time, which is unsustainable. And that's where Litecoin pulls a trick, a very beautiful trick that not a lot of people know. Litecoin also has the same problem with Bitcoin. Every 4 years, supply gets cut in half. Every 4 years, supply gets cut in half. So if you were a miner before, you were getting about 50 Litecoins per block. That got cut, to 25 after the first 4 years, to 12 after the next 4 years, 12.5 for the next 4 years, like that. You still continue to earn Dogecoins together. And Dogecoin does not have a finite supply. Yeah, you can see Dogecoin here, the supply, max supply, infinite. There's no finite supply for Dogecoin. So this is a trick that Litecoin has, up its sleeve that allows for the network to continue to go up, even though the price hasn't really done that much. And I'm just going to show Litecoin's network strength. I'm gonna, you can see both of them are pretty much moving in tandem. So I don't need to put up another one. So it's pretty much the Litecoin network, and you can see that since 2017, since 2017, Litecoin has not gotten above its previous all-time high. The price has just been very flat, while the Litecoin network since same 2017 has jumped from around 2 terahashes to about you can see all the way from 2 to 20 to 200 terahashes, all the way to currently sitting at about 3 petahashes. So the security of Litecoin's network, right? The amount of energy that's going into my Litecoin network, into secure Litecoin network, has gone up by 1,500 times. It's literally multiplied by 1,500 times since 2017. In the same time period, the price of Litecoin has not moved. And this is a very wonderful trick that Bitcoin, of how sustainable the mining is. Because like I said, whenever Dogecoin is more profitable, it pays the miners. Whenever Litecoin is more profitable, it pays the miners. And that's the beautiful Dogecoin Litecoin marriage. And we've seen some people talk about they want to switch Dogecoin to proof of stake, because there's different type of network security models. There's proof of work, which is a system where the miners, right, the people who are bringing the coin into supply, they're the ones securing the network. And proof of stake, where the owners, they sort of like run validators. They lock their coins, they earn rewards, and they're the ones that end up securing the network. So there's a two type of network. So they're trying to shift Dogecoin to proof of stake, but that's not working. Yeah. And so far, this is a testament to the Litecoin Dogecoin symbiotic relationship, the resilience of that symbiotic relationship. And so this is not only we're going to go into another part, because like, again, it's not only Dogecoin that actually shares a symbiotic relationship with Litecoin. Litecoin actually has other there are other cryptocurrencies in this S-Crypt ecosystem. We're going to go into them. There's multiple of them. And so S-Crypt miners, people that are mining Litecoin's hashing algorithm, they can mine both Litecoin and Dogecoin, or Litecoin and Bell's coin, or Litecoin and Pepcoin, or pretty much Litecoin and any of these other coins in the S-Crypt ecosystem, which actually helps Litecoin miners to be able to get extra incentives. Not a lot of people talk about that. So now that we've done Litecoin, we've spoken about Litecoin S-Crypt mining sustainability. We're gonna talk about a Litecoin Dogecoin relationship. Rather, we're gonna talk about S-Crypt mining sustainability, because the Litecoin's mining algorithm S-Crypt is incredibly sustainable. Because of, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna have to put that. Oh my god, I talk too fast. I talk too fast, bro. I've got to slow down. I'm a little loud, but that's just how I am, okay? And I talk very fast. I try to get everything out at once, because I feel like there's no time. I started this stream a little late because I was having serious network problems, and so yeah, my mind is just all over. So I'm gonna have to show you guys S-Crypt coins so you guys can actually see for yourself. The coins that the S-Crypt hashing algorithm has. And we're also gonna learn together how this merge mining works, right? Because tabula rasa, I don't know anything. I don't want to educate you about S-Crypt mining, right? We're gonna learn it together on the go. Yeah, so Google, Grok, all of that. We're gonna learn it together. Yeah, the good old fashioned Gen Z style using AI. I don't know if this is Gen Z style, because like Gen Z, right? We got to do the research without AI, right? At least we still did the raw dug in the freaking search algorithms, right, to try to get our answers. And now we have the whole AI stuff. So I don't know if I can say that's a Gen Z thing or that's a Gen Alpha thing. But yeah, I just I just want to show all the S-Crypt coins. So there are other S-Crypt coins, yeah, besides just Litecoin and the ones that are generally mined together. So the way S-Crypt mining works is merge mining works is that there are different coins. There's something called a parent chain and something called a child chain. And so a parent chain, yeah, is a coin, a chain of a coin like Litecoin. Litecoin's a parent chain. I believe it has to be Digibyte that's a parent chain as well. I think is it Digibyte or Dash? I think it's Digibyte that does both S-Crypt and SHA. But yeah, S-Crypt, the parent chain, you can mine, the coin of a parent chain together with the coin of a child chain. And so Dogecoin is a child chain. Litecoin is a parent chain, so you can mine them together, and you can pick any parent chain, which is like Litecoin, for example, mining together with Dogecoin, or another parent chain and mine together with Dogecoin. Most other chains are actually child chains. So what just ends up happening is that like you just you have to mine something else with Litecoin, and that's usually how the whole merge mining ish goes. So I'm trying to pull up the top S-Crypt coins. Oh my god, there's a lot of S-Crypt coins here that I didn't know about. Oh my God. But I want to show, I have particular preferences. Okay. I have, there's a, I have particular preferences of the ones I actually want to, show. Cause like, I don't think this coin market cap. I'm in coin market cap right now. I'm not sure this list is giving me what I want. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go and try to look it up on X. Unfortunately, there's a particular list of script coins that I want to look at. The ones that are relevant today. There's a bunch of them that are very relevant today, and I just wanna bring them out. Okay, there's a lot of script coins, by the way. I think I said that already. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna share my screen again so you guys can see. Cause by the way, I'm gonna show y'all why I left the coin market cap list, because like it's just doing no good. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and show y'all. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna show y'all. Right? This is what I'm seeing here. There's a lot of script coins here. I don't know how many of these are still mineable. I mean, we're seeing some of them with like volumes of like $4, $4, $2, $0. What am I supposed to use this list for? And that's why I'm not looking at it. Yeah. In case you're watching, in case you ever watch the stream, anybody on CoinMarketCap, please, you need to update this list. I don't know what this is, but I feel like you guys have done this like years ago and you just never looked it up again. Because like I can't even see some coins like Bell's coin. I've not seen Bell's coin here, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not the one seeing it. I'm not even seeing Pep coin, so that's why I'm not looking at this. Yeah, that's why I'm looking at this. This is this nice post from the Hobbyist Miner, and you can see, love what the team over at Script Wallet is doing. Yeah, they allow for mining all of these script coins, and that's the thing, right? Because it's like a community, and that's one of the beautiful things about like Litecoin and script mining is the fact that like all of these coins are like one big community. It's just one big family of miners mining, mining this coins, right? And there's a lot of cooperation and collaboration in that space. And you can see miners finally have a wallet for all the script coins. A Litecoin, like I said, Dogecoin, Digibyte. Okay, I was correct. It's not Dash, it's Digibyte. Pepe coin, which Pepe coin is the first, by the way, original Pepe coin before the one that was, the other one that was created, and the one that's now popular. This was the first one created, Pepe coin. It's actually proof of work. I don't know how far it's gonna go because there's only one Pepe coin, but yeah. And then there's Bell's coin, which we're obviously going to talk about. Bell's coin was the first one that Billy Marcus created, so we're going to talk about that. There's Joan coin, there's Dingo coin, Shiba coin, Cat coin, and so these are, my favorite list of script coins. So there definitely has to be a lot. I think there's a lot more than this. There should be a lot more than this, but yeah. And you can see all these script coins. Miners can mine them together. So I'm just going to ask Grok to make a list of these coins, but I want Grok to like separate it into. Oh my God, I wanted to click on Grok. I clicked on post. What's wrong with me? So I'm gonna ask Grok to like separate that list. Yeah, separate them to. Oh my God, jeez. Oh my God, I have to edit that, bro. Enter is send. God, I miss doing stuff on mobile. I just clicked enter and it went to send. No, cancel, please. Just, oh my God, this is so chaotic. Ugh. I need to edit this. How do I? Jeez, whatever. I'm just going to have to type over that. Separate these chains, script chains to parent chains and child chains. Oh yeah, I don't know. I can press. I have to go change that setting on my keyboards. So enter is not send. Yeah. So to categorize the listed cryptocurrencies, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Digibyte, Pipcoin, blah 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 blah, as parent chains or child chains based on their use of script hashing algorithm. We need to clarify their blockchain origins and relationship. A parent chain is an original blockchain with its own independent ledger, while a child chain is typically a fork or derivative of the parent chain inheritance code based, or relying on merged mining. So yeah, that's the difference between a parent chain and a child chain. Yeah, it's like the parent chain is the one that has the original code base and mining algorithm, code base and huh? Original ledger. Yeah, original ledger, and it's an original blockchain with its own independent ledger. Where did I get code base from? Yeah, parent chain is an original blockchain with its own independent ledger, while a child chain is typically a fork or derivative of the parent chain. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And like I said before, Dogecoin is it's fork of Litecoin, code base, ledger and everything. And so you can see that, like I said before, Litecoin's a parent chain, of course, launched in 2011 by Charlie Lee, blah blah blah. Digibyte is a parent chain. And so the child chains are, Dogecoin, Bell's Coin, Junk Coin, Dingo Coin, Cat Coin, and why is it saying this? Okay, I think it's, oh my God, you see, it's mistaken these other coins that I put here. It's mistaking them as the popular ones, and that's the problem I have with this script coin called Pepe coin, right? The AI doesn't even recognize it as the one I'm talking about, right? It thinks I'm talking about the Ethereum based ERC20 token that's already popular. So I don't know how I don't know how that's gonna work for Pep coin, but there's another Pepe in the building, it's already popular, so I don't know. And then Shiba coin, it's also the same. Yeah, it's thinking I'm talking about the ERC20 token, but again, there's an actual Shiba coin. I'm going to suggest a rebrand for those coins. Y'all are not going to make it. Unfortunately, I love y'all, but y'all are not going to make it. If you have names of already popular coins that are on Ethereum, you have to change the name. Change the name, you change your market cap. I believe. You have to change the name, okay? So that's what I think. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go back to Grok. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You can mine both Litecoin or Digibyte, and together with any of these other chains that are child chains. So I know if I press Grok a little bit, it's gonna get the right answer, but like I'm not here to press Grok. I just wanna explain to shout out to Aztec, man. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you, Aztec, man. You're the man. You're the man, bro. You're the man. Appreciate you. Oh, Patrick Bang. Oh my God, I keep butchering your name. I'm so sorry, bro. Listen, man, I'm so sorry that I keep butchering your name. It's not on purpose. I just Bangdort. I'm sorry, bro. Honestly, it's not deliberate, bro. But yeah, would I like to speak at an upcoming blockchain summit in Australia in November? I'm not sure I'm that sound, honestly. I'm just learning. I'm a newbie, right? I'm a newbie in this space. I've been in crypto for about half a decade already, since like 2019, I guess. So that's more than half a decade. And I've been doing my best to learn, right? I'm pretty much learning. So, but yeah, I mean, if it's something that if it's something based on what I already know, of course I will be very, very willing to lend my voice, lend my services, however you put it, to in fact speak at that upcoming blockchain summit. So just let me know, man. You got to hit me up, bro. Hit me up. I take you up on your offer or whatever. If it's something about this thing that we're talking about, something that I know, man. Just follow me. I'm gonna send you a DM. Follow me on Flipping Finance. I'm gonna shoot you a DM and then we can talk. We can make arrangements on that. But yeah, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, you're the man. No, you're the man, bro. You're the man. Aztec, you're the man, man. Appreciate you for showing up. Appreciate you for turning up. You're the man. Appreciate you for always supporting me, my brother. Listen, much love, bro. Much love, Aztec. In case you're just joining the stream, welcome to the Altcoin Season Tour, Episode 4. I'm your host, Raphael. I host the Altcoin Season Tour every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And what we do in the Altcoin Season Tour is we try to connect with the top 200. Most of the coins in the top 200 is the ones that have communities. We try to connect with these coins. We try to learn about it, connect with the communities, learn about these coins in ways that are entertaining and educative, the Gen Z style, this is what I'm trying to do, the high energy, high, vibe, trying to learn about this thing, and so that's the point. So it's a journey. If you want to follow, man, follow the page right there. I'm going to put it again. I'm going to show it up in the screen. You have to follow the page, Flipping Finance. We host this every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so you can follow the journey, man, as I try to solve my personal incredulities about crypto and blockchain, and hopefully we can do that together. And that's the beautiful thing. We sometimes host debates, which sometimes could be chaotic, sometimes could be fun. However, it is entertaining to anyone who's neutral. So we host debates, we have conversations, we have guests, and generally we talk about things that are fun. Yeah. And so if you want to join, follow the page, and we do this every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So of course, oh my God. So yeah, I'm gonna continue what I'm talking about. So yeah, like I said, the special arrangement with between Litecoin and Dogecoin allows for this beautiful correlation you're seeing between both of them as the networks continue to secure each other. And it's pretty much the same with some of the other Scrypt coins, yeah, that are being mined as Chow chains. So it's a family. It's a very beautiful thing, and this is a feature that Bitcoin just doesndon't have, right? There are other Bitcoin is actually mined with the SHA-256 mining algorithm, and there are other coins that are actually SHA-256. I think Digibyte should be SHA-256 as well. Digibyte should have multiple hashing algorithms. I just have to ask Grok so I can be sure. This is the Gen Z way to research right now. This is the Gen Z way. We no longer read articles. We just grok it. That's how we do. We grok it. Okay. Is Digibyte a SHA-256 coin as well? Oh my God, what's that, bro? I'm just fat fingering everything. SHA-256 coin. Just gonna ask Dad. I want to know if Digibyte is a SHA-256 coin as well. Grok is unable to reply. What's happening here? Retry. Oh my God, No, Digibyte is not a SHA. It uses 5 different mining algorithms, one of which is Scrypt, but also includes SHA. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it has multiple. Yeah, it does. SHA-256, Qubit, Skin, and AutoCrypt. That's what I'm talking about. Grok, why did you start with no? I was afraid that I just disgraced myself live by saying Digibyte is a SHA-256 coin. Yes, it's it has all the hashing algorithms. 5, man. Digibyte. There's a word for being in bed with multiple people. Yeah, there's a word for that. I'm gonna reserve that word. I'm not gonna use it on Digibyte, but yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say it, but y'all sort of like know what I'm saying. I mean, you're gonna mine with the SHA guys, you're gonna mine with the Scrypt guys, you're gonna mine with the Qubit guys, you're gonna mine with the Skin guys, and AutoCrypt guys. I mean, you're gonna mine everywhere. That's like resilience, baby. Yeah, shout out to Digibyte. I don't know how that really translates to any sort of like tangible security success for Digibyte, but I mean, I guess it's something that's smart, right? If you got to put all your security eggs in different baskets. So yeah, so we're just gonna go. We're gonna do a little bit of breakdown of some of these coins, these other coins, because we've spoken about Litecoin, spoken about Dogecoin. We're not gonna talk about Digibyte yet because it's a parent chain. We're gonna talk about Bell's coin. Bell's coin is one of my favorite coins, yeah, because Bell's coin was we're gonna just look up an article of Bell's coin. Let's look at it on CoinMarketCap first. Bell's coin is it's the original coin that was created by Billy Marcus. What? Oh my God! It's not the price history I'm looking for. Okay, I think we're just gonna go to the website. Yeah, I didn't know Bell's. Okay, yeah, I knew Bell's coin had a website. I definitely did. I swear to God, I did. I swear to God, I did. I did know that. Buy Bells. Oh my God, this is a very fun website. Yeah. So you can see what is Bells. Bells was created by Dogecoin dev Billy M2K. That's Billy Marcus. No VC, KOL, pre-mine, team allocations, fully centralized, community-driven, proof of work, script algorithm, merge mine with LTC Doge, network. And you can see, oh wow, you can see this this response that the creator of Dogecoin sort of gave to post about Bell's coin. Why is Bell's coins going up? It's like, oh nice, good job Doge Daddy. So well, I mean that's the founder of Billy M2K. That's the founder of Bell's coin, pretty much calling of Dogecoin, pretty much calling Bell's coin Doge Daddy. We're just gonna check Billy M2K real quick, bro. Billy M2K. Am I even getting it right? Yeah, Billy M2K. Oh, it's supposed to be together. I separated them. Ah, Shiba, quite literally. So yeah, this is Billy M2K, of course, the who made Dogecoin. Not gonna say that outside. I don't want the stream to get censored. Yeah, so yeah, he is the one who made he's the one who made Dogecoin. You can see that right there. So yeah, the same guy. He's the one that made this tweet. Do I have to verify this tweet if it's real? Yeah, I'm just gonna search Doge Daddy. I'm just gonna search. I'm gonna search Daddy. Hopefully, I see it. Sometimes, like searching something and like X is particularly frustrating if you have to because if I search Doge, then there's definitely a lot of things that he has said that is Doge. But I'm just gonna search Daddy. what is this? What is this nonsense? Oh my God. I'm not seeing that post, Bell's coin. I'm not seeing that is it because I capitalize it? I'm gonna use a small d. Not seeing it. I'm not seeing it here. Oh my God. That's a bit awkward. Did he delete it? Did he delete it? I don't know, man. I'm not seeing that here. Hey. Not seeing it here. Oh boy. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep going down. Yeah, just more and more LTC Bells memes. Okay. And then there's a Bells coin roadmap. Oh my God, I'm not really a fan of roadmaps. Why does Bells coin have a roadmap? Restore the forgotten honor of the oldest meme coin in the world. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, I mean, Bell's coin was created before Dogecoin. Then I feel like Bell's coin has like a lot of memetic value to it, just based off of being the fact that it was here before Dogecoin, right? So definitely counts for something. Bell's coin, the oldest meme coin ever. I feel like that's actually very hard. That's something that can actually we're gonna check out. Those coins price and check out the chart. We're gonna look at it. So yeah, you can download and mine Bells by yourself. You could just download the node here and mine it if you have you have an L2 miner, I guess L2 L7 a Litecoin mining equipment. You can definitely mine it together with your Litecoins. It's definitely going to be an interesting mine. If you mine, you'll be happy. You can also buy some Bells on centralized exchanges. So let's look at where can we buy Bell's coin. Jeez, I know that Bell's coin is you can buy Bell's coin on gate.io, but I want to see what other places you can buy Bell's coin, because I don't know if the liquidity for Bell's coin is that deep, right? 0.19. I feel like it's gone down a lot. Like it was a lot. It was a bit higher than this last time I checked. It was about 20, 23, 25 cents. It's gone down a bit. That's a nice dip. What? Are you serious? Can't find data on price. Oh my god. Where'd the data go? Where'd the data go? This is not great from CoinMarketCap to say. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking for. I want to see if you can get it on Kraken. It's a strange thing for CoinMarketCap to say, oh my god, I'm back at the website, that they can't find the data for today, but then there's the data for the 7-day that is sort of like showing a live feed for 23rd. We're on 23rd. How is there no price data for like 23rd, but like you can sort of like have, if you expand it, you can see it. Whatever, man. Let's just expand it. Look at all. Why is there no data for Bells coin on all? Oh my god, let's look at the 1 year. Hopefully something comes up. Because I know that, like, I feel like it was, I'm not really sure, but I think it was relaunched, like they're like revamping the whole thing, they're reintroducing the whole thing. Wow, that's insane. Nothing on the 1 year chart. Oh my god. There used to be something. Or okay, it's because I was using this. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. There's something. There's a chart, bro. There's a chart. I'm like, you know, I had to start thinking, like, where'd the chart go, right? Because I started questioning my sanity. Because I definitely have seen you know, a Bells coin chart before, and I didn't know where it went. Yeah, but now we're seeing it. So we're gonna look at oh my god, it's really down from its all-time high. All-time high was on 20. So I had a little spike. I'm not gonna call that the all-time. I'm gonna $1.8, and it's currently at 19 cents. It's like 90% down from its all-time highs. And the FDV, the market cap is about $11.82 million. That's actually super low. I'm about to do some dubious speculation on Bells coin right now, okay? And y'all gotta hear me out, okay? I know that like there's a general exhaustion about meme coins, but what if, just what if, Bells coin is our answer to having another meme coin that is not caught up in the whole Solana bastardization of meme coin stigma and can actually like go up a lot? I feel like that's gonna be insane, right? NFA, because if you think about it, yeah, I mean, you can't like replicate. This is one of the problems I had with like Solana meme coins in general. One of the general problems with oh yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen the price. I see the price now. You know, P2 P4 M3. Oh my god, that's a very, very coded name, bro. That's like it's a coded name. That's really nice. So yeah, a problem I had with Solana meme coins, the fact that like a lot, like they could literally create like a lot of the exact same coins. Like imagine if something started trending like Mudang. Yeah, there's no one Mudang coin. It's like multiple Mudang coins run by like multiple people with like different liquidity pools that are just trying to, you know, take your attention, right? So if you were to create like a Mudang coin, it goes on a run, you know, it becomes very popular. Everyone's buying it. It's like, oh, it's popping off. And then, you know, of course, it, you know, busts and everything just falls down. It's like down 95%. If Mudang becomes like popular again, if Mudang starts popping off, going viral again, your Mudang coin is not going to go up again. It's going to be another Mudang coin by a fresh, you know, set of grifters that's going to be pumping. Because there's a way that they buy, I think it's power boosts, right? That they buy on, you know, pump fund, either pump fund or one of these Solana dexes, yeah, that like boosts their new Mudang coin to the top of the rankings. You know, and they have, you know, different liquidity pools, different market makers they work with, and all of that, blah blah blah. While you, with your Mudang coin that you were holding, whoever created that Mudang coin definitely is not gonna buy, you know, boosters to like raise your Mudang coin up the ranking. So your Mudang coin is effectively dead. Yeah, and that's one of the problems with like Solana meme coins, because you can't create like a Solana meme coin and have that Solana meme coin like endure the test of time, like what we saw with Dogecoin. I mean, Dogecoin is the OG, Dogecoin is the OG meme coin, but people don't know that like it didn't just come out of nowhere in in 2021 where everyone started knowing about it, right? 2020, 2021. Like it's been here for a very long time. Yeah. Like Dogecoin had faded into insecurity, and the merge mining thing with Litecoin sort of kept it alive. And you can see that, yeah, in this chart. I'm just gonna try to pull this up, scroll this down a little bit. And you can see how flat the price was for like years. Since 2013, it was here. So like Dogecoin was flat like this for a very long time. But since you held this Dogecoin, whatever, right? If this Dogecoin wasn't Solana, when it was down all this time, whenever Elon Musk started to like Dogecoin and like Dogecoin memes are flying up, this coin would have never come back. Yeah. What would have seen is another Dogecoin, created by another group of insiders with a lot of money to boost it up the rankings. That's gonna replace this Dogecoin, and that Dogecoin is gonna be like number one. That's what everyone's gonna buy, but nobody is gonna be buying this Dogecoin anymore. But because this Dogecoin is proof of work and it's so impossible to replicate, yeah, because you have to go copy, the code base. You have to, relaunch it, get the miners to stop mining. I mean, why would the miners start mining another Dogecoin from the start when they already have Dogecoin? It's just very difficult to replace. And that's why Dogecoin could endure from 2013, 2014, all the way to 2020, being like less than 1 cent, and it didn't fade into obscurity. And so when we had the wave hit, Dogecoin sort of like popped off. You could see that. Yeah. And that's something that does not exist with Solana meme coins, but Bev's coin, you can have that, right? So not one to endorse meme coins, but it's just something to pay attention to. Yeah, Aztec, I don't understand. The stream keeps flipping between different screens. Yeah, I think I'm trying to show different things. I'm trying to explain this. Is it cohesive? I want to get a feedback now, so before I can progress. Right? Is it cohesive? Like, is it something that is a bit scattered? The way the stream is flipping between screens. Is it something that's cohesive or something that's scattered? I want to know. Is it something that's scattered? Like, is the stream cohesive, or is everything scattered? Is there something I need to adjust? I want to know before I continue, because I don't want to continue the stream like y'all are not having a good time. Y'all are not understanding or enjoying what I'm trying to talk about. Aztec, I want to understand that feedback very well. I want to know what like exactly how the the stream's flipping, and what exactly I can probably do to make that better. I want to know how that's affecting everything before I continue. Oh my God, it's going to jump out and come back in. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. It's jumping out and coming back in. That's actually strange. Like, can y'all see my screen? When I'm showing my screen, can y'all see my screen? Oh, okay. Watching Earn Not Gifted. Oh my God, yeah, that's good. Go watch Earn Not Gifted. If Earn Not Gifted is streaming, you'll probably need to go watch Earn Not Gifted. Like Earn Not Gifted, like his, man, I have no problems with you leaving the stream to go watch Earn Not Gifted. That's absolutely perfect. He's a wonderful person, and he delivers very, important information, and very nice thesis. I really like his thesis. His thesis has helped me a lot in understanding how to value Litecoin. So I'm just gonna continue for like 5 minute Aztec. I want to know if it's still doing like that. I'm just gonna continue what I'm doing. Of course, I'm gonna do a stream with Earn, right? I'm just trying to get the proper structure with this altcoin season tour sorted out. Because the thing about this altcoin season tour is, this first few episodes has just been chaotic, and I'm trying to like understand how to do it because I'm thinking about a lot of things, right? I need to make this stream as entertaining as possible because one of the most difficult things to do is to balance entertainment with education. So like once I'm done figuring out like a particularly consistent format for the streams, bam, I'm definitely gonna have both Earn Not Gifted here. I'm definitely gonna be joining Earn Not Gifted stream because he's a wonderful person. So if you're leaving the stream to go join Earn Not Gifted, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. No problem. But you're gonna meet me back here because I'm still gonna be going here. We still have about an hour and a half to go. So yeah, I mean that's fine. You could go, you can still come back, because I don't know if it's gonna stream for an hour, but whatever. Yo, Aztec says looks good now. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate the feedback. I don't know why that little glitch was there, but I'm happy it's gone now. So yeah. So yeah, let's talk about what I was talking about before. Yeah, Aztec, can you see my screen? I want to move on, but I'm just okay. Aztec, yeah, bro. This is what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna go for like 5 minutes, and I want to know if everything's going smoothly or like if there's problems. Okay, like maybe in like 5 minutes you can give me like another feedback, so I'm gonna know if everything is going perfect. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, the problems with like buying Solana based meme coins does not exist with buying this script based meme coins, because again, if you want to replace Bell's coin that is proof of work, this proof of work meme coins, you have to go create like the code base from the beginning. You have to convince miners to start mining it. You have to go convince exchanges to start listing it. Yeah. And so that's why I think, not financial advice, but like, considering the mematic of this being the very first meme coin ever, that's pretty solid in my opinion. Yeah. If I was going to put my hands in anything meme coins, definitely Bell's coin. I think I'm going to buy some Bell's coin. Yeah. And that's something, right? Because I don't hold a lot of coins. I'm not someone who like divests a lot. I hold what my heart goes to, right? I'm a very passionate person. I really love Litecoin. I hold a lot of Litecoin. I trust in the fact that Litecoin is growing very organically. I hold a lot of Litecoin. I'd rather put my money in something that's growing organically and sustainably by the collective effort of a lot of people that are just not connected in any way and not like some founders or something. That's why I hold a lot of Litecoin. I hold Multiverse X eGold because like I'm a fan of eGold and a couple of other coins that I've been holding for about a year and a half. But like in a year and a half, not bought any new coins at all. But I think I'm going to be buying Bell's coin. I'm not saying you should do it, right? It's not financial advice. But considering the fact that it does not have the replicability that we see with the Solana meme coins, where I mean, you hold a Solana meme coin, before you know it, if the trend fades, it's down. If the trend comes back, your particular meme coin you're holding is not going to go up. It has to be on that one that's pumped by another cabal. The fact that problem is not there makes me a bit more confident in Bell's coin. Yeah. And that's why I believe that Bell's coin actually has a shot at reversing this, because you're not going to have another Bell's coin that another cabal is going to pump. And so, yeah, that's why I feel like this script, meme coins are actually very good. And you see, it's been forming a very nice base here. I believe this is accumulation, but hey, it's very difficult to see anything as accumulation nowadays. Because I used to think whenever I see a chart like this, it's definitely accumulation before, until we started seeing what was happening with all of these, insider rugs where they'll like get a coin, do like a little ICO at like, let's say like a $2 million total valuation, gonna pump the coin to like $100 million, $200 million market cap. And so it's like the coin is pumped, right? They're gonna dump it to like $40 million market cap. So it's like, oh yeah, it's down 80%. And then you go there and look at it and say, oh, it's down 80%. But what you don't know is that like the cost price for all this will is just a collective $2 million, right? So they're just going to try to hold the price up there, $40 million, and you're going to look at it. You're going to think, oh, my God, I'm buying a dip. Oh, my God, I'm so smart. I'm a genius. I'm buying a dip. It's down. It's going to go up 10x. If it goes up 5x, I'm back at my previous all-time high. I'm up. I'm a genius. Technical analysis, yay. But what you don't know is that you're actually being dumped on hard. And they use algorithms to dump this thing. So, like, they do it in a way that doesn't really move the price, doesn't really move the needle. It's just going to be extracting volume from people before everyone's wants, and then the whole thing just goes to zero. So just seeing a chart like this does not necessarily mean that this is like a deep worth buying. Okay, so but considering it's a proof of work coin, I believe the chart might be more reliable because of this. But like again, NFA, what I just like about it is the fact that it's not replicable. Of course, I'm not gonna buy a heavy portion, of course, because like my push was holding cryptocurrencies right now. Is like you gotta hold something with the idea of, is this thing gonna be here in like the next like 10 years? Because not a lot of people thinking about that. Everyone has this end game mentality. Everyone thinks it's gonna die now. But like, what if it doesn't? Yeah. And you just end up missing it out, or you just end up holding the wrong stuff. Yeah. And that's why I feel like a good strategy is to hold something that's actually endurance. This is why I'm very heavy Litecoin. And you want to hold something that's actually deflationary as well. Litecoin is, the inflation is reducing, and it's 84 million max. But like, I'm not gonna hold a heavy bag of this just because max supply, right? What if it takes much longer before this plays out? I don't want to be caught like in a very bad position, but I'm definitely gonna be adding some Bells coin. Definitely not sponsored, please. Again, I'm not. Please, I'm gonna say don't buy anything just because I recommend it. It's probably gonna be a bad idea. I don't have a very good track record. Hey, if you go look at my page, I don't have a very good track record of calling out winners in this crypto stuff. So I'm just saying mine. I just love the fact that like, no new Solana cabal can like create another Bells coin that goes to above and just replaces this, and some things I appreciate about Bells coin. And so we're gonna look at some of the other script coins. Yeah, we're gonna look at what's that list? Grok. Where's my list? Grok. That's the new way to research. You're gonna grok it. You're gonna chat GPT it. That's the way. That's the Gen Z way. We don't read articles. Who reads articles? I do read articles. A couple of times. I'm just kidding. I like articles. Like it's a very good way to like disengage from stuff. And considering I'm someone that's like very active, like my mind's always active, I like to disengage sometimes. I just disengage. And one of the best ways to do it is, of course, to read some articles. Yeah. Or my favorite, to just watch long, boring explanations of stuff is my favorite thing to do. Actually, people might not know. And now you know. And so we're gonna look at junk coin. We're gonna try to know what junk coin is. But yeah, Bells coin definitely. Let's just do a wrap on Bells coin. Oh yeah, you can see the exchanges. Oh yeah, exchanges where you can buy Bells coin. I didn't even check that. Imagine, I didn't check the markets. So I don't know. Okay, it's about 5 minutes. I want to know. Aztec, am I doing great? Is it all working perfect? Is it all working perfect, my brother? I'm looking at some lead strategies. Sims near bottom. Yeah, I mean, people that don't want to like have direct exposure to Litecoin can obviously like just hold lead strategy, or if you're in Canada, you could just hold Luxfolio. Lux. You can hold locks. You could hold if you're probably American, so you could probably like cop some lead strategies. Not financial advice again, not financial advice, but yeah, in case you don't want to touch the Litecoins, you want to get some of the upside and the exposure. It's actually great. I like the fact that Litecoin's founder is actually on the team, so I'm expecting that they are definitely, there's gonna be some like serious guidance going on there. Oh yeah. So Edward, you say it's Charlie is in at 30 something ish. So I'm thinking, it really don't want to go down much lower. Hey, one thing about the markets is you never make assumptions about anything. Honestly, like at the end of the day, yeah, you can never say it's when you say something's not going to happen, it's most likely going to happen. Just because that's like Charlie's entry doesn't mean it's not going to go lower than that. Okay, it very well can go lower than that. I'm hoping it doesn't. Right, we're all hoping for a positive market reversal, but like that can happen, and you want to make decisions knowing that accounts for every single scenario, right? You don't want to be caught off guard. Like, not a lot of people have this proper risk management system. And like, bro, I feel like you need to like employ that risk management system where you're not hinging a lot of things based on, assumptions, that, can give you like a positive bias. Anything can happen. Literally anything can happen. It could go much lower than that. It go down some 50% even from that. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm not hoping that happens, but like it can happen. Yeah. And Charlie would definitely be able to survive a 50% dip. Because one thing about investing that I've noticed is, the best investors are definitely those without time preference. Once you have a very solid fundamentals for why you want to do it, you just want to know if you can stomach as many bumps and lumps that come, in the way. Yeah. And you also want to be able to like stay and endure for very long. Yeah, you have to like think what is the worst that can happen before you actually make any sort of like, stock purchase, like, crypto related bet or anything like that, because the worst can in fact happen. And the worst might just be that it takes much longer than you can actually stomach, and all of this. Of course, yes, and that's why I believe, like, because he said, or it has, it makes you think that he has an incentive to bring some value. Yes, that's why I think light strategy is a very good idea, like in locks, right? Having the founder of Litecoin in the boards of these these companies allows for there to be some direction, because like a lot of these all those treasury companies, they're just so dissociated from reality. And the thing about crypto is that this space can get very out of touch very fast, detached from reality. And so it's the same thing that's happening with what Michael Saylor is doing, where they're just creating this leverage product to like keep raising capital to like try to pump Bitcoin's price, while like creating more like credit layers and like all of this financial instrument. There's just layers upon layers of like leverage, right? And that's just obviously a level of recklessness, in my opinion, right? I'm not gonna wish that it unwinds and just goes against Sailor's direction, because that's gonna be terrible for the entire space. But like that level of like that level of things going out of proportion, not happening in Litecoin or in Litecoin related treasury companies, is what I hope Charlie can ensure. So these Litecoin strategies, these Litecoin related treasury companies are not going to go overboard and like creating this leverage systems that can just collapse everything and destroy the value of the underlying asset. Of course, I believe Litecoin has endured so much. I mean, look at the price. I mean, everyone has been talking crap about Litecoin while we've just been like in this range, and it keeps going up and up and up. When you look at the lows, right? It keeps making higher lows over time. So yeah, whatever it is that comes our way, we're still gonna survive. But I'm hoping that at least Charlie's involvement will make these guys not to actually go the unhinged route, and that's like what I'm sort of like betting on. So that's a good thing to factor in as well. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Charlie will 100% guarantee that it doesn't go below his strike price. He's not a god at the end of the day. The market's gonna be pretty brutal. And what I know, or what I've seen a lot, is that 95% of traders lose, which is definitely indicative that like the market is definitely rigged. So I mean, when you're very convinced something's not going to happen, most likely going to happen. Because like, I mean, if the market is not rigged, it probably should be like 50-50. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, it's like a dice throw. Some win, some lose. You spread it across like very large you spread it across a very large sample size, and everything should like fall into 50-50. And then you say, okay, because of fees, right, then a little bit more people lose, and so it should probably be like 45-55, 45 win, 55 lose. But it's more like 95-5, right, which is saying the market is rigged. So what you don't want to do is get into the type of mentalities that can allow the market to like rig against you. Yeah, and that's why I'm gonna say, don't make any assumptions. Oh yeah, it's not gonna go below this. It can happen. It can in fact happen. Let's just pay attention to that. Let's try to be a bit more responsible with particular regards to our expectations about what the market can do. And that's just what I'm going to say. Yeah, so will Charlie prevent some sort of like insane unhinged leverage and like over speculation? That's what I'm hoping for, and that's part of the reason why I'm like very positive about these strategies that have him on the board. But does that mean it's not gonna go below his strike price? I'm not gonna be a guarantor for that. So yeah, Bell's coin, like we're talking about. Let's see where you can buy Bell's coin. You can buy Bell's coin in multiple exchanges. Where's the markets? Yeah, Git.io, MXC, RBit, CoinX. I don't know how many of these are like available in the United States, but yeah, I mean, I want to look at the trading volume. The trading volume is definitely going to be very low, bro. Like low. Imagine how low the trading volume of this is going to be. I mean, all of these cryptocurrencies are like very thinly traded. Like they could just pop off. And like a lot of people that have actually given up on like alt season, they continue to forget Okay, I'm looking for the 24-hour volume. There's supposed to be like a bar here for the 24-hour volume. I'm not seeing that. So yeah, all of these people that have given up on the autism, they continue to forget like these things are very thinly traded, and there's like barely any there's barely any volume, and these things could just be pushed up at any time, and everyone's going to be chasing it. But everyone's giving up. Like it's like Ghost City right now. Like the perspective of everyone is like at an all-time low, which is just sad. So yeah, those are the exchanges someone could get Bell's coin from. And so on the website is just for the meme. So let's just go to the next. Oh my god, I like this meme. And you could just see that. Okay. So yeah, script fam takes care of each other. You can see that from Billy M2K as well. Where he posts Litecoin being like the parent chain, of course. Sort of like Karen Dogecoin and like Bell's coin, and you can see how it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle meme. You can see how the transitions to like Litecoin being now like the master is old, and like they're the ones saying yeah, that's the beauty of them. The script mining algorithm ecosystem is like everything takes care of each other. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Doesn't exist anywhere else. So yeah, we're just gonna look at some other one. Grok, where's my list? Grok, where's my list? I want to see my list of script coins. I want to talk about Junk Coin. Yeah, Junk Coin. There should be. I know Lucky Coin. Is Lucky Coin on the list? Oh my god, there's no Lucky Coin on the list. But I know that Lucky Coin is should be an script coin. Let's just look at Junk Coin and a few of this so we can move to the next segment of the show. So let's look at Junk Coin. What's Junk Coin? Sounds fun, but like, am I gonna put my money in Junk Coin? I'm rather put my money in Bell's Coin. That's it. I just created a tribal war, between Junk Coin fans and Bell's Coins fans. Yeah, y'all go smash your head against each other because I just said I prefer what's absolutely insane of me. Oh my god. Look at how low Junk Coin has fallen. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that chart, bro. I don't know if this is consolidation. This has gone on for very long, and it's such a bottom. Okay, wait, what? This is, let's say it on high. Yeah, this is what's the all-time high? Is this all of the chart? This looks very terrible, bro. All-time high of like 0.7 and 0.7, 0.07. That's like 90%. It's like 95% down. What? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So down. Let's leave the market cap. Let's try to know what Junk Coin's about. Junk Coin is a community-driven, blockchain and cryptocurrency originally launched in May 3, 2013. Damn, that's some history. That's one thing I like about proof of work coins. They're so endurable. Like this random coin from 2013, this random meme coin from 2013 is still pretty much, still alive, yeah, and relevant today. At least to some extent. If this were a Solana meme coin, it's dead with no possibility of like coming back. No possibility of coming back if that was like a Solana meme coin. 2013, damn. As a fork of Litecoin, of course, everybody has to, get a fork of the OG. I was about to say everybody has to the OG, but like it's probably gonna get me taken down. I don't want to get the stream taken down. Intended as satirical take on crypto space, it was designed to fail, but has failed to fail due to community support. After a period of inactivity, Junk Coin was revived in 2024 by enthusiasts known as Junkies. How was Junk Coin designed to fail? That's what Grok. That's the new research, baby. How was Junk Coin designed to fail? I want to know. How was Junk Coin designed to fail. Fun fact, I once had an idea of launching a Solana meme coin with the intent purpose of like making it fail. Yeah, and this was my idea. I thought like, okay, I created a coin with like 10 trillion supply, and I only release about 100 million. Yeah. And if ever the price doubles, I'm gonna double the supply and dump it. I'm literally gonna dump another. Like, imagine there's 100 million in circulation. I'm gonna dump 100 million that I hold, and if it again doubles again, I'm gonna dump another 200 million, and I'm just gonna keep doing that until it never goes up and nobody ever buys it. And like that was gonna be like that's the crazy idea I had. And like now that I'm seeing junk coin was designed to fail, I want to know what other like idea it had to like try to fail. How was junk coin designed to fail? I hope Grok knows this because like Chat GPT is much better than Grok. Oh my god, Elon's gonna take down the stream. I just made a Carno scene. Junk coin launched in May 3rd, 2013 as a fork of Litecoin was explained in the nascent cryptocurrency space, embracing self-aware ethos of inevitable doom. Its tagline, designed to fail, was hyperbole, but a deliberate design choice reflecting how chaotic, low-stakes humor of early altcoins, positioning it as a parody of overhyped projects with no serious utility or roadmap. Tenebricks. I didn't say anything, it just came out of my mind. Yeah, Tenebricks. Name coin. No, I'm not name coin. Yeah, key elements baked into its conception to ensure failure includes lack of intrinsic value or purpose. That's pretty much everything else. Yeah, like lack of intrinsic value or purpose. Using contemporaries like Bitcoin, store of value, or Litecoin's faster transaction, Junk offered no compelling use case beyond being a joke. That's pretty much Dogecoin. It was forked hastily from Litecoin's S-script algorithm. I mean, if you want to be a meme coin and you don't fork from Litecoin, where are you going to fork from? You're going to take it from the source. Litecoin is the meme maker. What do you guys notice? Litecoin is the meme maker. What do you notice? Is what have you noticed, right? As a running theme with like proof of work meme coins. They're all forked from Litecoin. Litecoin is the meme maker. Like this is something that people are not paying attention to. Dogecoin, forked from Litecoin. Bell's coin, the original meme coin before Dogecoin, forked from Litecoin. And now junk coin, forked from Litecoin. One day Litecoin is gonna get its props, and there's gonna be so much, like there's just so many angles to Litecoin, to the memetics of Litecoin. Right, being the Bitcoin to the silver to Bitcoin's gold, being the meme maker, being the most resilient proof of work coin, all of this stuff, right, is just brewing behind the scenes because it's the meme maker. Okay, minimal development commitment, community driven, but underdog satire. That's the idea. Minimal developer commitment. The anonymous creators treated as one of prank abandoned development shortly after launch. Okay, yeah, that is definitely something that sounds like the proper standard of what like a successful Solana meme coin in 2025 would do. But back then it was designed to fail. I mean, they just developed and ditched. Yeah, it just created and ditched. It sounds like the norm right now. Yeah. By 2016, it was effectively left for dead with no updates, securities, audits, or marketing leading to stagnant adoption community. This is not designed to die, in my opinion, Grok. Yeah. I feel like junk coin is going good. I want to know, guys, will you ever buy junk coin based on what you see here? Will you ever buy junk coin? And community sentiment on CoinMarketCap showing like 93% bullish. Who are the people that are doing this? Wow. And this is someone who I believe this person has been burned for a while. JKC, John Coin was disappointed me with a smoke nose emojis. Oh my God. This is interesting. Yeah. Like there's a lot of people buying this stuff. Like it's interesting. Like some of these coins you never know about. Like there's like people buying it, people, trading it, people like, engaging with, with it. Man, crypto. It's the beauty of crypto, this industry. So yeah, chart looks absolutely trash. This definitely looks like consolidation. What's the total supply? There's no max supply. which is a running theme with this meme coin. Dogecoin, no max supply. Bells coin, no max supply. Junk coin, no max supply. So you can just see there, yeah. Total supply 17.84 million. I believe that's how many of it that's circulating right now. Market cap is 661.78 thousand. Yo, that's that market cap, bro. That market cap. That market cap is low, bro. That market cap is low, bro. From junk coin. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much junk coin. Junk coin. In a nutshell. We have to move to another one, and so we try to Grok. Where's my script coin list? I'm using you as my my notepad. So we're gonna look at what's the next one we're gonna look at so we can actually call it the day. Dingo coin. We're gonna briefly look at Dingo coin. We're gonna look at Dingo coin. We're gonna look at Cat coin. We're gonna call it. We're gonna move to the next segment. Dingo coin. Jesus, I can't believe I'm doing this. Dingo coin, everybody. By the way, who are the people that use CoinGecko? I never use CoinGecko. I feel like the interface is very trashy. There's a lot of greens. Like CoinMarketCap feels like I'm actually doing professional research, even though I'm not doing any sort of professional research here. What? Dingo coin is up. Dingo coin actually looks much better. Oh my god, look at that. The chart looks like it's consolidating well. What? Dingo coin. What? This is good. What's Dingo coin about? Let's look at what Dingo coin's about. By the way, if you don't know what this is, if you're just joining the stream, this is the altcoin season tour. I'm your host, Raphael. I run the Flipping Finance page, and this is the Flipping Finance page here. You're just gonna look at it. This is the altcoin season tour. We host these every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and what we do is we dive into some of the top 200 coins as listed on CoinMarketCap. We try to learn about them in a way that is fun, in a way that is fun, right? It's entertaining and educational is what we try to do. Sometimes we host debates, sometimes we host we host different type of things. Yeah, that's what we do. We're just trying to learn stuff about this space in the GNZ way. So if you want to learn about this space in a way, you want to join me on this journey as we try to defeat our personal incredulities about this project, then you can follow me on Flipping Finance. This is the page on Twitter, and today we're talking about the beautiful relationship between Litecoin and Dogecoin. That's the topic of today, and that's what we're talking about. So we spoke about Litecoin and Dogecoin together. We spoke about the Dogecoin legend, what Dogecoin is about. We've spoken about the relationship, and right now we're talking about S-Crypt mining sustainability. S-Crypt mining, S-Crypt is the algorithm that is used to mine Litecoin. There's some other coins that you can mine using the S-Crypt algorithm. Bitcoin its own mining algorithm is SHA-256. So there are coins you can mine with SHA-256. But the beautiful thing about Litecoin and S-Crypt is that you can mine both Litecoin and other altcoins together, like other coins that actually use SHA-256, that actually use S-Crypt, like Dogecoin, like Bell's coin, like Junk coin. So you can mine Litecoin together with Dogecoin, or you can mine Litecoin together with Bell's coin, or Litecoin together with Junk coin, depending on how you want it. And that's what makes Litecoin more sustainable with regards to how it rewards its miners than Bitcoin. And so we're just going through all of these, S-Crypt coins, and that's why we find ourselves looking at Dingo coin, everybody. So yeah, Dingo coin, it's actually $3.6 million market cap. The chart doesn't look as bad as that of Bell's coin, and it looks like it's been going on much longer, the whole reviving stuff. It's been going on for much longer. I can see that. And that's since this chart here on CMC sort of goes back to 2022. So yeah, it looks good. I don't think I'm gonna buy it though. Let me just see what's about. Again, nothing I'm doing here is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a dude who is just exploring these things and who's just doing his best to learn. So we're just gonna look at what it's about, right? Dingo coin, what are you about? So Dingo coin is a cryptocurrency made for effortless payment. The whole sacred original vision of original Satoshi vision of decentralized payment. Okay, so now Dingo coin is a meme coin that's actually trying to do something serious. That's interesting. Yeah. Because like every other person has just been trying to joke. Is that why the price is not a joke? Dingo coin is faster Doge, same level of security and higher throughput. Is that true? I want to look at that. Is there a Dingo coin here? I want to see the hash rate of Dingo coin. Dingo coin, what's the hash rate? Gotta search that. Dingo coin. Oh my god, I think like this is frozen. I think I have to refresh this. Says it has the same hash rate as Dogecoin. I want to confirm that. The same security as Dogecoin. I want to confirm that. So, but I'm not seeing any Dingo coin here. Dingo coin. Where can I look up the hash rate of Dingo coin? Because it's definitely not here. Anyways, let's go back. Yeah, Dingo is the future of payments integrated with mobile apps that provide the best payments, UX in all of crypto. Dingo is a very currency. Okay, is a very currency and a community-driven project created in parody of Dogecoin for absolutely everyone, based on the wild Australian Dingo. Oh, so it's Dogecoin, but not with the Shiba Inu, but with the Australian Dingo. So this is Dogecoin for Aussies. So Dingo coin is Dogecoin for Aussies. Beautiful. I don't know, but is Aussies a slur? I hear Aussies a lot. I don't know if it's a slur. If it's a slur, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I didn't do that on purpose. Okay, I just know Aussies. I've heard that a lot. I don't know how it's being used. Oh my god. But yeah, Dingo coin, Dogecoin for Australians. Okay. So Dingo coin strives to be a fun and universal currency with minimal transaction fees. Dingo coin has taken a step back, built standing on the shoulders of giant, designed to be useful as peer-to-peer electronic cash for decentralized payment, based on the wisdom from actual adoption of currency, as well as the mass adoption of mobile payment apps. Seeking to maximize adoption of as an actual currency, we're a fair launch coin with no team allocation, only fairly mined coin exists, backed by our own blockchain. Okay. So Dingo coin is trying to take itself serious, is what we learn. And they have a roadmap. I'm not really a fan of roadmap, but let's look at it. Oh, wow. Dingo coin really did come about in 2020 something. I thought it was like an old one that just came about, that just got revived. So Dingo coin is not a dino coin. See what I did there? Okay. Feeling a little smart here. My little joke. Yeah, Dingo coin is not the same as, it's not a Dino coin. Yeah, it's blockchain launched Dingo coin mainnet with 33 transactions per second capacity, track the smaller miners to achieve 5 terahashes a second. Okay. Established communities across Discord, Twitter, market liquidity listed at Bitmart, LBank, XT, PancakeSwap, and more. Track listing on CoinMarketCap. Mobile payments launch community made non-custodial wallets for Chrome. It's interesting. And let's see. Let's go down a bit and see what Dingo coin is about. Yo, December 31st, 2023. Beyond Exchanges 2023. Blockchain battle tested mainnet with 40 transactions per second, sustained through Flip app airdrops, planning for 10x block size and increased TPS. Community brought more guardians and contributors to the community. Blah 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 blah. I want to spend too much time in this section. Dingo coin. What I can say about Dingo coin, it's it's very recent, and it's has it's actually trying to take itself serious. Yay, Dingo coin! If that tickles your fancy, that's great. That's great. And so we're just gonna we're gonna look at the last one. We're gonna move. Grok. What's the last coin? What's the last script coin we're looking at? Shiba coin. No, that's definitely going to be the Shiba Inu. Is that the Shiba coin? Oh. Let's look at it. Oh my god, I want to know what. Oh my god, time is actually gone. What do we even have next? We're supposed to review Dogecoin, where the memes go. That's supposed to be the next segment. Oh boy, I don't spend too much time on just going through this. We're just gonna do a little review of Catcoin, and we're gonna call it a day. Grok, cat coin. Let's look at it. We're gonna call it a day. Looking at these script coins. Cat coin, cat coin, cat coin. Mhm. I don't even know which one is the cat coin. I believe it has to be this one because it looks a little like Dogecoin. So I'm gonna believe, yeah. I'm gonna just try to guess right off right off the bat that cat coin was created together with like Dogecoin. So like it was probably like the cat meme of Dogecoin at the time. That's what I'm gonna say. But this goes back to only May 2022. So maybe that's not the case, I guess. Market cap of $5 million, whatever. I want to see what's about so I can move on. About. What is Catcoin? A cat themed cryptocurrency that aims to rival dog themed tokens in a crypto world with total supply of 50. How many zeros is this? It's 1,000 million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, 50 quadrillion card available. Wow. That's crazy, bro. Unlike traditional cryptocurrencies, Catcoin has no intrinsic value except. Oh, it's the same. It's the same. Is it a fork of what? What are you a fork of? What's the technology behind Catcoin? Catcoin is a cat-themed decentralized cryptocurrency that thrives on the principles of community decentralization and adoption. Okay, it's the full. Oh my god, I'm not really a fan of when like meme coins are trying to like say all of this serious stuff and like they're trying to take themselves seriously. I'm not really a fan of that, honestly. I can see that turn off on my face. It's not me trying to like talk down on Catcoin, but like I'm just not a fan. Just gotta be honest. But hey, you can merge mine it with Litecoin, so it's probably great. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna move on, right? So yeah, TLDR. What do we get from this? Yeah, a lot of coins that you can actually mine together with Litecoin. That makes Litecoin chain more sustainable than Bitcoin chain. Yeah, because like you get to mine Litecoin with this, miners get to earn different they get to earn from a lot of coins, and that like boosts miner profitability, boosts miners incentives, and allows the coin to be able to survive. And we can see that even though the price of Litecoin has not been going up, yeah, the network security has been going up. So that's something that's very great. And so we're just gonna go to the next segment here. Dogecoin, where did the memes go? And yes, this is actually very important to me because back in the day, Dogecoin used to be about memes, yeah. But right now, there's very little memeing going on. I remember back then, in 2019, 2020, when you searched Dogecoin, you're gonna see a lot of memes, right? A lot of dog themed memes. Before meme coins, I'm just gonna search Doge, yeah. You're gonna see a lot of dog themed memes. You're gonna see a lot of things like that. But like now, all we see is just charts. Oh my god, this Department of Government Efficiency hurt my eyes to see. God, what has happened to Doge? What has happened to Doge, bro? What has happened to Doge? So all we see here is charts, bro. Charts. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say maybe I'm just celebrating Equinix. So this is an AI generated art. I think this is Baby Doge. And let me see this. Okay, I think this is it. I'll keep supporting Doge's 2 hours ago. Okay, I think I like that. I think that's a meme. Yeah, that's a meme. But it took us so many charts to get to that one meme. I hope we see another meme though, another Doge related meme. I miss the meme days, bro, where Elon Musk was memeing and like it was a culture and everything. Now, okay, I think this is it. What does Dogecoin currency? Oh, this is an ETF post. It's not a meme. Troll has more mentions than. Oh my god, yeah. This is about talking about how another coin has more mentions than Dogecoin. Oh my god. Your timeline before of Doge 16 hours ago. Okay, that's nice. That looks like a meme, but looks more like bull posting. But okay. I'm gonna search for Doge memes. Let's look at Doge memes. Dogecoin. What is this, bro? This is dog meme. This is not Doge meme. What what is this ish, bro? What is this? Oh yeah, bull runs or Doge runs. Yeah, this a meme, I guess. This AI powered stuff. Okay, be cool, Shibs higher to come. Okay, that is a Dogecoin chart. Oh my god, what type of chart is this? Yo, that's some TA. TA is something I don't understand. Like it's so hard to do by myself because like whenever I plot anything, it just ends up going against whatever direction I'm saying. But yeah, like whenever like a market move happens and you like trace it back, there's always like a technical setup that like was like predicting it. And I don't know how I've just never, getting that technical setup. So yeah, instead of hating, y'all should be rooting for Troll to lead us, blah blah blah. Yeah, man, these are not Doge memes, bro. Where'd the meme go? Oh my god. Okay, this is new meme coin with dog in the logo. Me long term bag that's down 70%. Does this still work? Are there still people that are buying like meme coins? New meme coins? I've never buy a new meme coin. I don't even buy meme coins that much. I've not bought meme coin in a while. So, okay. Is that a Doge meme? Oh, okay. That's the hard end word. I'm not a fan of that. Okay. I'm not seeing any Doge memes, bro. I'm not seeing any Doge memes. I'm okay. Is this? Are you ready to say that's dog to the moon? Okay, so this is from the Doge chain family. I believe this Doge chain are the ones that are trying to do proof of stake for Doge. Doge chain superpowers Doge to bring crypto applications like DeFi game. Okay, no, these are not the ones. These are the guys that created the L2, I believe, to make Doge chain faster when the fees were like going up, I believe. To allow people to be able to spend Dogecoin much faster. Yeah, it's ETFs. Oh, this is a dog meme. It's not Doge. Man, what happened? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Doge is the official meme of the United States since 2021, bro. This is what I mean when I say Dogecoin used to have a meme culture, bro. It used to have a meme culture. This is 2021. You'd see this meme of Doge everywhere where like Doge is like taking over everything. Yeah, and Elon Musk have memed this picture before. The Dogecoin standard. I need to look up Elon. Yeah, I want to see. I'm not seeing any memes here. I want to see if he still has some of those his Dogecoin those is Dogecoin posts. I want to see if he still has them up. Yeah, because it was a huge bull poster of Dogecoin. I'm just gonna search Doge. I don't want to search Dogecoin. It's like I'm sure he definitely and yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff of he talking about like Doge in terms of like the new Department of Government Efficiency and all that, and like you know trying not to conflate that with each other. Not seeing a lot of like Doge stuff. I think like he's deleted a lot of it because I'm not seeing it because he used to meme Doge, bro. He used to meme Doge a lot. Is gonna look at the media. Oh yeah, it's Department of Government Organization. This things. Oh boy, there's no memes anymore, bro. There's no okay. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is a meme from him, I believe. Yeah, where he posted the Dogecoin meme. It's like Elon. Yeah, because I know that Elon definitely did meme about Dogecoin a lot. Yeah, and he was on SNL for Doge. Like that's how serious the culture of Doge was. That Elon had an SNL segment, of Doge. Yeah, Elon. Okay, I have to go on YouTube to check this. Elon Musk. And I know most people that are actually in the community know this, but like most newbies don't know that like Elon went on SNL. He had an SNL, Dogecoin episode. And I believe I remember that that kind of like was the top for Doge, and it just all like went down after that. Elon Doge SNL. Gotta look at it. Oh yeah, so this is it. Weekend update. Financial expert Lloyd Osterg on cryptocurrency. Yeah, so this is I can't play it on stream, but yeah, this is the satire where okay, I'm just gonna play. I'm keep it a bit, during the debate in SNL. And after that, I believe that was when everything just started going down. The whole thing just stopped and just kept going down. I believe there was like a mass sell that day. I don't know if I'm misremembering, but yeah, this is how deep Dogecoin culture was before. And like a lot of people now that search Doge, all they know is Dogecoin. They no longer know Doge the meme, and that's actually sad, bro. That's actually sad. So where the memes go? Where the memes go, Doge? Where the memes go? I miss those days where Dogecoin was about memes. Dogecoin was about fun, but now it's just about like market cap, and everyone's just looking at that. Oh boy, gone are those days. Anyways, guys, I believe I'm gonna call the stream a day. I ensured that I was gonna do this stream because I wanted to keep up the consistency. I'm really sorry that it started late, but yeah, I had to keep going through multiple ISP routers. Just weren't working, and yeah, that was like the whole delay is insane. But anyways, I hope we had a nice time. This is the altcoin season tour and episode 4, and we are signing out today. So yeah, see you in the next episode, and bye bye.
Altcoin bag holders, my name is Rafael Yeager. I'm addressing my fellow altcoin bag holders directly using the powers of the founding altcoin, Litecoin itself. All the fort imposed upon us by maxis are crumbling to the ground, and our legion of altcoins have begun their march. My only goal is to destroy the indoctrination of Bitcoin maximalism once and for all. Right now, dogmatic maximalists are united in their desire to annihilate all our alts, reduce our network to dust, and they won't stop when we're broke. They won't be satisfied until every coin besides Bitcoin is seen as worthless forever. I reject that wish. Each one of you will become a titan in joining me as we make every single Bitcoin delusion they've imposed disappear without a trace, and the Bitcoin dominance reduced till it becomes single digits.